Introduction. Communication sector is one of the divided sector in Malaysia. The communication industry is divided into three categories. Number 1, telecom equipment, the largest. Number 2, telecom service, the second largest, and wireless communication. The company involved in this sector and the media including Utusan Melayu Malaysia and Star Media Group Berhad. Utusan Melayu Malaysia, Malaysian newspaper publisher and distributor, involved in insurance, stationery production, multimedia, electronic data interchange, information technology and multimedia, and also investment holding. Since 2018, the newspaper size changed from broadsheet to tabloid. Next, Star Media Group Berhad, Malaysian company that publish, print and distribute newspaper and magazine. Star Media print and electronic media. Star Media motor services involved in event, exhibition, interior and thematic services.
We selected Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad and Star Media Group Berhad to complete our financial management assignment. So, I will begin by discussing the nature of Utusan Malaysia Berhad business. On May 29, 1939, Tun Yusof Ishak established the Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad and it is currently owned by three companies. First is Utusan Melayu Press Limited from 1939 until 1967. Secondly is Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad 1967 until 2019 and Media Mulia Berhad 2019 until now. So, Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad is a publisher and distributor of Malaysian newspaper. Insurance, stationery production, multimedia, electronic data interchange, and investment holding are all part of the company operation. So, in order to keep up with the trends, the firm created two new electronic newspaper distribution channels. First is Utusan Malaysia Online and Utusan Express. The company objective is to become more efficient in getting its product to market with the goal of achieving effective distribution coverage while lowering costs. And what the company goal is to increase its ride by finding new market and distribution method. Next, as a rival which chose Star Media Group Berhad, Mr. K.S. Chung was the visionary behind the journal, which debuted on September 9, 1971. Over the years, Star Media Group Berhad has grown from a single product firm to a multi-channel media conglomerate. We contribute to the development of society as a whole and are dedicated to providing the best in integrated media solution. We are present on numerous platforms ranging from print to digital to radio, television and events. The objective of Star Media Group Berhad is to achieve new heights, to always make a difference and to expand in the right direction. Okay, the Asian Media Award 2019 for Best Newspaper Feature Article, Best Newspaper Feature Article and Best in Community Service were won by Star Media Group Berhad in 2019. Star Media Group Berhad in fact achieved a number of important achievements during that year. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur. I'm bint Abdul Qadir, matrix number A281646. So today I'm going to present about vertical analysis Utusan Malaysia Berhad and Star Media Group Berhad. So we have gross profit ratio, operating profit margin, net profit margin, return on equity, return on asset. For gross profit ratio, Utusan Malaysia Berhad recorded the highest gross profit margin compared to Star Media Group Berhad at 207.17% and 53.54% respectively. This shows that Utusan Malaysia Berhad has produced its product more efficiently compared to Star Media Group Berhad. Next is operating profit margin. Star Media Group Berhad recorded the highest operating profit margin, which is 120% compared to Utusan Malaysia Berhad, which is 93.42%. This means that the total operating profit generated per ringgit of revenue is high because 120% is equivalent to an operating profit of RM1 ringgit 20 cent for every RM1 ringgit of revenue. This is a good indicator that the business has a high quality of income. Next is net profit margin. Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad recorded the highest net profit margin compared to Star Media Group Berhad at 93.62% and 2.28% respectively. This shows that Utusan Malaysia Berhad, it shows that the company is more effectively at turning sales into profit. Next is return on equity. Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad has a higher return on equity ratio of 0.52% compared to Star Media Group Berhad, which is only 0.30%, 0.03%. It is mean that Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad, its management team is better than average at utilizing company equity to generate profit. Last is return on asset. By comparing Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad to Star Media Group Berhad, we see that Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad generate more profit per ringgit of asset than Star Media Group Berhad. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, next I will talk about vertical ratio for liquidity ratio of Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad and Star Media Group Berhad. Okay, there are three types of liquid ratio, which is current ratio, quick ratio, and the last one is the net working capital. Okay, as you can see from the table of Star Media Group Berhad charted the higher ratio, which is 3.39 times compared to the Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad. It only 0.05 times. Okay, it shows that Star Media Group Berhad is regarded to be less risk since it can more quickly liquidate current assets to pay down the short-term obligations. Okay, next, with a quick ratio of 3.03, Star Media Group Berhad appears to be in a decent position to cover its current liabilities. Okay, on the other hand, Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad may not be able to pay off its current liabilities by using only quick asset, as its quick ratio is well below 1 at 0.05. Okay, last but not least for liquid ratio is net working capital. Okay, from the graph, it appears that Star Media Group Berhad shows the highest net working capital ratio at 3.39 times, while 0.05 times for Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad. Okay, this means the company of Star Media Group Berhad can cover its current liabilities, while Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad cannot cover its current liabilities due to the ratio is less than 1. That's all from me. Thank you.
The next is leverage ratio. The first is debt ratio. Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad was the higher of debt ratio, which is 1.76%, while Star Media Group Berhad only at 0.14%. Nevertheless, the higher ratio made it more difficult to company to borrow money. The second is debt to equity. For Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad, it is 1.10%, while for Star Media Group Berhad, it is 1.74%. It appears that Star Media Group Berhad higher leverage ratio indicates higher risk. Thus, a higher ratio may make it harder for the company to obtain financing in the future.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Sophia. Today I want to talk about 4.2 horizontal analysis. For horizontal analysis, I took two ratios for example, which is gross profit margin and operating profit margin. Okay, there is 3 years as you can see here. So the gross profit margin has fallen from 59.29% in 2016 to 50.86% in 2017, and then increased to 53.45% in 2018. It shows that the company has been efficient in production and distribution activities.
For operating profit margin, it was decreased from 2016 to 2017, where 174% and 116.74% respectively, while in 2018 it increases to 120%. It describes the company as efficient in its operation and adept at converting sales into profits. Thank you.
Utusan Malaysia Berhad and Star Media Group Berhad are well known to Malaysia as they are one of the top newspaper producers in the country. Even though the companies are doing well so far, I would like to still recommend a few things to the two companies that would help them advance further towards their goals. First, the two companies should add and upgrade the existing machines to be more productive. Then, the companies should also improve the quality and efficiency of employers through training. The analysis of new technology, research and development to increase production productivity should be done. Next, the general environment of Utusan Malaysia Berhad and Star Media Group Berhad should be improved through the development of workplace infrastructure, and the intention of investors can be pulled through the efficient business plan, portfolios and a good business image. The two companies should also conduct promotions through public relations such as launching competitions or live interviews to establish a close relationship to the customers. Other than that, the two companies should also focus its products towards the online system compared to their traditional ways of production. Thank you.
In conclusion, Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad and Star Media Group Berhad are well-known information on new delivery companies in Malaysia. This is said because between these two companies, there are profitable companies and losing companies. However, when compared to these two companies, Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad is more profitable than Star Media Group Berhad. Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad's performance is better than Star Media Group Berhad. But the progress of these two companies is relatively slow nowadays. Among the suggestions from us is that Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad and Star Media Group Berhad should develop the companies by using marketing methods. Both of these companies should improve the company's marketing with greater and better. Good marketing will have a positive impact of the company such as profit to the company. Both companies can use marketing methods such as operating various social media to attract customer or the Malaysian community. Among the suitable social media are TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. This social media is very popular in Malaysia and abroad. In addition, both companies must have good management. Each of these companies should boost the talent of each of their employees and train their employees to be even better. Both of these companies should also hire great journalists and information seekers so that the progress of the company will be even greater. Finally, journalists of these two companies should do more research on the latest trend and repost interesting and viral videos and each of their respective social sites. We hope that these two companies, Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad and Star Media Group Berhad, can join and work with each other to develop the news and media industry in Malaysia. The collaboration between the two companies will open the eyes of Malaysians to the progress of media and news in Malaysia. We also hope that Utusan Melayu Malaysia Berhad and Star Media Group Berhad can develop their companies in various ways. That's all. Thank you. Bye.